97 G-Unit still here.
Yeah.
TOS.
In the house, baby.
Young Buck, a drug addict? 50 says so. I'm sorry to go back to this. I know we already talked about Buck, but I forgot to ask you, did you really say that? When you say drug addict, what do you mean?
I mean, he constantly, he don't get high really, he just maintains his feelings.
What?
You gotta get sober to get high. So if you just...
Oh, you mean weed?
Yeah, and but they play with other stuff that, different things.
Why would you tell people that?
Why does it matter?
What's
like
the
people,
thinking?
People try to understand why.
I always like just what you're thinking.
Like the way I think about it, Angie, is that like they'll look at it and go, wow, 50's kicking Buck out of the group. Why? They need an explanation for it. I mean, he's in a space, not in a really good space right now, like in a good mental space for him to actually work within the group setting. As an individual, he may still be able to continue to create good enough material from his perspective on his own, but having to collaborate with other people is frustrating for him. Like when he just starts doing things, like, but he just like tell you like the DT was his homie, like grew up with him since they was little, like we grew up together. And there was a point that Tay was frustrated because he was like, Buck was saying that he wasn't dealing with Tay no more because he was getting high, and he was like, "But I'm snutting it out of your pack, Buck."
You don't even smoke anything?
No.
Oh. Drink?
No. If you see me drinking, it's a really big occasion, and I'm indoors. I'm in the house because it affects my judgment.
I'm sure you've smoked
I've drank
weed
before. No, I haven't smoked weed before.
Ever in your life?
No.
Really?
Because I was already selling it, and
never even was curious to try
Give him
it.
this much champagne.
And I'll be drunk.
And he's drunk. Yeah. Remember that time when we had that shoot and we had to drink all that liquor in the morning?
Yeah. Wow, twisted.
It was twisted.
But Woody, how are you?
Isn't it? Like, so it's more like...
Some people are angry drunk, some people are like funny.
I get paranoid. Cause I'm constantly in a space where people are trying to do something. Like, it's like...
Yeah, all day.
Not paranoid, not so much.
Nah, like you said, like on that level I'm immune.
Like you smoke a lot. So
like how you smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke a cigarette.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Well, that's my cigarette.
Like
that's Amsterdam. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they go to a coffee shop and it's just things in there. Like the weed is called
Brain Dead.
AK-48.
No, I've been there. The brownies.
And I'm like, yo, so wait, let me ask you a question. You want this right here that says amnesia?
Let me get you.
You see what I'm saying? Like you want to smoke that?
Yeah, smiley face.
All right, give them that.
2 of those.
You got any crack in the back? Break that up and give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else you got? Give them whatever you can give them. They want anything.
That's so funny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, yo, y'all gonna really? All right. So I'm the designated walker.
You're Amsterdam.
We walking from one building.
Amsterdam, you have to do it.
I have fun in Amsterdam.
We walk from one door to the next one. I'm the designated walker. Honestly, I grew up in a family with a lot of drunks. They had a lot of alcohol problems. So it's like a lot of them. There's periods where my aunts and uncles at some points, was like that. And even my grandfather had like a little drinking issues. So like it was like I didn't want to be like that. Period.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So no drugs. Ever tried a drug?
Well, liquor.
Right. What do you consider liquor a drug?
Yeah, and I had a dirty urine one time. I had dirty urine in family court from bagging up. Cause we was down there for so long that I'm doing it and I'm eating at the same time, and it was in my system, but I never actually used it.
Wow.
That's why when there's a rider and it's champagne, give it all of me in bed.
Yeah,
when you see Hennessy,
so you guys get all the leftovers.
Take all of that.
Hennessy and stuff like that on my rider, things that gotta be there. They just stop and take it before.
You are a good example, 50. You see, you are a good role model.
Yeah, the rest of it is just jacked up.
All right, so give me the album date again. Sorry.
June 24th.
June 24th.
TOS.
Terminated
This
on
album's
site.
ill.
How's so different? Where we at?
Well, creatively it was different because I had to take input from Banks and Yale this time. Because they like develop a stronger song structure, so there's points where I'm not actually on the choruses. And different things have changed, like creatively. Like originally when we came out, I kind of did every chorus on the mixtape circuit, everything. So, it changed in that.
But what's the vibe? Is it hard? Is it?
It got some hard. It got some hard music.
It's hard.
Because that's what's missing. That's what's missing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's different.
Yes.
Nah, it's real hard.
Yeah.